Hello, my friend. I'm Stephanie Allen, and it's wonderful to connect with you today. We are diving into a transformative discussion about how you can improve your anxiety and depression by focusing on just two key strategies. So firstly, let's just recognize what's happening when you're feeling stuck. It's almost like you're caught in a crazy eight, endlessly looping around in negative emotions. So strategy one is to come out of your head. When you're living in your head, you're stuck ruminating over things that have happened in the past, reliving them over and over, and we ruminate over a future that hasn't even happened yet. So this is where anxiety thrives. Imagine each thought is a cloud drifting by. They come and they go, but they don't define your sky. I encourage you to ground yourself in the present moment. Focus on what you can see, what you can hear, and what you can feel right now. This is exactly what pulls you out of the repetitive cycle and into a place of awareness and calmness. It's about anchoring into the now to reclaim your power. Let's delve into the second strategy, the power of self-talk. Consider this. If a friend came to you feeling anxious or down, would you tell them to dwell on their worries or on their past mistakes? Of course not. You'd offer them kindness, understanding, and encouragement. So why don't you do that with yourself, my friend? So let's just imagine that something really bad had happened to your friend in the past. You wouldn't just say to your friend, "Have you thought about that bad thing yet today?" And your friend may say, "No, I'm trying to be happy today," knowing that what we focus on, we feel. You wouldn't say to your friend, "Oh yeah, think back to the past and think about all the bad things that have ever happened to you," and just keep ruminating on the bad things over and over and over again. And now, instead of this one bad event that has happened in the past, it's happened over and over and over again in your friend's mind. So my question to you is, if you wouldn't do this to a friend because you wouldn't want to be cruel to her, then, or him, why would you do this to yourself, my friend? And equally, if your friend had, let's say, test results coming up, you wouldn't be saying to your friend, "Imagine if you've got fill in the blank, worst case scenario. Imagine it's something really bad and terrifying. Imagine it's something that could kill you." You would not say that to a friend. And if you were saying things like that to a friend, I guess they wouldn't want to be friends with you. Because that is really, really cruel. So if you wouldn't say these things to a friend, I want you to recognize that you shouldn't be saying these things to yourself to keep yourself stuck in a crazy eight of depression and anxiety. This, my friend, is about changing your relationship with you. It's about talking to yourself just as kindly as you would talk to a friend. So your new rule has to be, if I won't say it to a friend, then I won't say it to myself. Choose self-compassion. So it really is time to extend that same compassion to yourself. The language you use with yourself shapes your world. Words can be a source of healing or a source of harm. So by choosing uplifting and compassionate self-talk, just like you would talk to a friend, you start building a nurturing inner voice that actually supports you through your challenges. And this change can shift your mindset and create a foundation of lasting emotional strength. Now then, let's explore how you can move forward despite any limitations. It's a little bit like you're driving your car right now. You're driving the car towards your future and towards your best vision of your life. It's where you get to live the life you love. And as you're driving this car, you see your vision and how amazing life could be. You're rewiring your old limiting belief system and you're moving forwards, and it feels so good driving that car. And then as you continue on this drive, something interesting happens. You look into your rear vision mirror and you notice that your limiting beliefs are hanging out in the back seat. The fear is there, the self-doubt is there, the self-sabotage is there, the disempowering stories are there. And they start to creep forward. And it starts to maybe grab you by your throat and you feel like you can't speak. And all of a sudden, it's like a fog just covering your eyes, distorting your view. You're trying to drive the car, but you just can't see properly. This is your choice point. Many find themselves tempted to just stop here, stepping out of their journey because the old road, though rocky and filled with anxiety and depression, is very familiar. But familiarity doesn't equal happiness. The road they have always travelled was rocky and painful, but it was familiar. It is their unconscious comfort zone, even though it's very emotionally and mentally uncomfortable and extremely energy draining to even live there. But they decide to stick with what they know, telling themselves they are stuck and they're never going to change, or they believe that others can break free from anxiety and depression, but they can't. Understanding your limits is key, because if you understand your limits and why these are coming up, you're able to look in that rear vision mirror and say, hey fear, hey self-doubt, hey self-sabotage, anxiety and depression, I understand that you're just trying to keep me safe, but guess what? I've got this. I'm in the driving seat of my life, not you. Now, I'd like to share a story from one of my clients, Beth. After struggling with depression and anxiety, Beth embarked on a 12-week tailor-made transformational journey with me, attending one session a week. Over the 12 weeks, she found the strength to overcome her challenges and rediscover joy and confidence within her life. Beth's experience is a testament to the power of commitment and the right support. Her journey, which she will share with you, proves that with the right tools and the right guidance, you too can navigate the path to better mental health and a fulfilled life.
Hi, my name is Beth and I recently finished the 12-week course with Stephanie at Time to Reflect. I have done counselling or therapy for most of my life, and I actually got to the point where I kind of gave up on therapy because I wasn't getting the help that I felt I needed from it. It felt very one-sided, like I was just talking to someone, and that got a bit tiresome and I felt a bit stuck. So I kind of gave up on therapy for a while. And then a couple of years ago, I went through quite a rough patch and I got talking to one of my friends who happens to be a therapist herself. And she recommended Stephanie to me. And so I just gave it a shot and I started seeing Stephanie. And then several months ago, I had quite a bad breakdown. And so I decided to invest the money and the time to do the 12-week program that Stephanie offers. At the start of the program, she got me to rate all of the different things I was struggling with. So like depression, anxiety, fear of abandonment, fear of getting better, people pleasing, lots and lots of different things. And I rated all of them around a 1 or a 2, meaning very, very bad. And so we started working on it. She gave me lots of homework, lots of help. We did a lot of kind of exploring. She gave me lots of tools to be able to kind of help myself when I was getting into situations that I was like constantly getting into. And at the end of the course, we did the scoring again, and everything was coming out 9s, 9.5s, 10s. And I just couldn't believe it. When she told me at the start of the course that would be the result, I just didn't believe it. I thought like it might get a bit better, but it won't be like 10s. I actually didn't think I was ever going to be capable of getting 10s on those kinds of things. But yeah, and here I am, and it absolutely did work, and it has been completely life-changing. It was worth every penny that I invested into myself. I'm really proud of myself for doing it. There was a lot of work, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of work and homework, but it is so worth it if you actually put the effort in and the time in to do it, and you actually take that time to like invest in yourself. So I would 1,000% recommend the course and Stephanie as a therapist. I've actually recommended her to several friends already, and yeah, so thank you so much, Stephanie. It really has been completely life-changing, and I don't know where I would be without it. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I wish I could say more to express how amazing the course was for me and how life-changing it was. But yeah, I'll just leave it there because otherwise I'll waffle. Okay, thank you. Bye.
So if you're interested in the 12-week transformational package, which is application only, please feel free to reach out to me. This program is designed for those who are tired of feeling stuck in that crazy 8 of negative emotions or behavioral patterns that don't serve them, and they are ready to embrace meaningful change within their lives. I will post my email below this video for those who are truly fed up with staying the same and are eager to start their transformation journey. So as you journey forward, learn to dance with your limits, understanding them even deeper. Acknowledge that while they once served you, they no longer do. They no longer keep you safe. You have the power to write your own story where thoughts and emotions no longer hold you captive, because you, my friend, are in control of your thoughts and emotions instead of them controlling you. So keep moving forward in your journey of life to where growth and self-discovery await. This is your choice point, and you always have the freedom to choose a better path for yourself. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. So thank you, my friend, for sharing this journey with me. And I invite you to share this video with someone who may benefit from it. So take care and keep driving in a forward direction in life. Bye, my friend.